I do hereby declare that John Anthony Slinger is duly elected. I'll just pass over to John to say a few words.
Thank you, everybody. I want to thank the returning officer and all the people counting tonight. Your formidable efforts ensure that our democracy happens at a practical level. First, I want to say a huge thank you to my family for putting up with me for these last few months. I'd like to thank my agent, Gil Gorev, my sub-agent, Ish Mistry, and my organiser, Toby Bell. Thank you also to the police for all you have done during the campaign and tonight to ensure that democracy takes place without threats or intimidation. And finally, a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to the Rugby Labour team, whose hard work, friendship and good humour have helped secure this result. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks also to the wider Labour family and anyone else who has helped in any way. I want to thank Mark Pawsey, the previous MP, for his dedicated service to this constituency and on a personal level for being kind and gracious to me and my team. To my fellow candidates, thank you for conducting this campaign so well and with decency and dignity. As I've said before, I believe that 99.9% of politicians go into this for the right reasons, to serve their community. At the core of our democracy are people of all backgrounds and all parties stepping up to the plate to speak up for what they believe in. And we must all do what we can, both to encourage people to get involved in politics and for politicians to be able to go about their democratic role unhindered. Last but not least, I want to thank the voters for putting their trust in me and the Labour Party today. There will be many people who have voted Labour for the first time at this election. I want to thank you and reassure you that I will do everything I can to deliver the change that people have voted for and so need and so deserve. From being selected, I campaigned on the basis that together we can. I said that together we can win this seat for Labour, and together we did. But more importantly, together we can is my mantra for how I will represent this amazing constituency. I offer to work with every person, business, organisation, community or faith group who shares my belief in the immense potential of this town of Rugby and of Bulkington and of the villages. The way to unleash this potential is not a stand-aside state at local or national level, but one that is completely focused on the priorities of the people. Today, the people of this constituency, that I'm proud to call my home, voted for a Labour Party that is focused on the priorities of working people. We will fight for economic security, cheaper bills, safer streets, the NHS back on its feet, secure borders and better opportunities for our children. We ran this election as a changed Labour Party. Thank you for putting your trust in us to change the country. Keir Starmer is realistic about the scale of the challenges we face and the practical, common sense steps we will take to fix them. There is no magic wand, but the Labour Party has a laser focus on what it will take to get Britain's future back. Never again will we go back to the chaotic politics and sticking plaster solutions of the populist right. I believe that politicians and politics should serve the public. On a night like tonight, I would also like to remember and pay tribute to my political hero, Anne Clwyd, who showed me what an MP can achieve for their constituents and wider society. It's time to end the chaos and dysfunction in Westminster and start to rebuild our country together. I will be accessible, collaborative and committed to doing all I can to help people, no matter their background. and now I will get on with the job that you have sent me to Westminster to do. Thank you.